Hello, Mr. Atkinson's third period CWC class. The music you are listening to is from a play based on a book by Victor Hugo called Les Miserables. The story takes place in France, mid-1800s, after the French Revolution and the Napoleonic Wars. Through this presentation, I am going to tell you some interesting facts about France. France by Sara Saunders. France is a country in Western Europe, bordered by the Atlantic Ocean on the west, the Bay of Biscay and the English Channel on the northwest, Belgium, Germany, Austria, and Switzerland in the northeast, and Spain, Italy, and the Mediterranean Sea in the south. The current population in France is 60.4 million. The currency is the euro, and the total area of France is 212,356.2 square miles. To give you a sense of how big that is, France is slightly less than twice the size of Colorado. The terrain of France is mostly flat plains or gently rolling hills in the north and west. The remainder is mountainous, especially the Pyrenees in the south and the Alps in the east. France's natural resources are coal, iron ore, bauxite, zinc, uranium, arsenic, potash, feldspar, fluorspar, gypsum, timber, and fish. The capital of France is Paris. Paris, also known as the City of Lights, is home to some of the most recognizable landmarks in the world. For example, the Arc de Triomphe, the Eiffel Tower, the Cathedral of Notre Dame, and the Art Museum, the Louvre. French philosophy has had a big impact on the world. Some of the famous French Enlightenment philosophers like Voltaire and Jean-Jacques Rousseau even influenced the founding fathers of the United States and the Declaration of Independence. The beliefs founded by these people led to a great deal of unrest. Like what, you ask? The storming of the Bastille, a prison in Paris, was the starting point for the French Revolution. That event is still celebrated as a national holiday, like Independence Day, on July 14th. The French Revolution lasted from 1789 to 1799. The French Revolution instigated a long period of unrest, which was not resolved until the middle of the 1800s, and involved such infamous events as the Reign of Terror and the beheading of Marie Antoinette. Modern France has held an important place in world politics, being a central part of both world wars and being a major part in NATO, and a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council. But even today, the unrest continues. Recently, new riots have broken out due to social and economic exclusion, racial discrimination, and the inability of the government to respond to social integration. Most of the people in the riots are of a low economic stature, and many are immigrants who are still trying to fit in with everyone else. The riots were sparked when 2 French immigrants were electrocuted by the police while trying to flee a Parisian suburb of Clichy-sous-Bois on October 17, 2005. France has also contributed to a lot of scientific progress. For example, Marie Curie discovered radium, paving the way for the nuclear age. Louis Pasteur is famous for working with the rabies vaccine and developed pasteurization, and Prince Louis de Broglie was a major player in the development of early quantum theory. Now, let me tell you about the secret of the City of Lights. Underneath that wonderful City of Lights lies the dark, a city of darkness. A catacombs created in order to rid the city of the contamination that was causing disease to spread quickly. The contamination spread due to the improper burials, open mass graves, and a ground littered with decomposing organic material, aka dead bodies. The catacombs were underground tunnels used for multiple purposes, some since the days of the Roman Empire. In 1786, a decree was made stating that all dead bodies must be moved from their cemeteries to the catacombs. There the bodies were placed, and there they remain, their bones stacked neatly against the walls of the tunnels, forming intricate patterns and designs. Well, there you have it, class, a synopsis of the country France.
Look down,